She has got a need for speed, and she is only 17 years old. She's hitting the racetrack this morning. We're going to check back in with Ashley, who has more. Good morning, Ash.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, she's had a need for speed since the age of 11. When I was 11, my need for speed was just on my bike, riding around the neighborhood. But for Kenna Mitchell, guys, it's all about getting behind the wheel of this beautiful Mustang and dominating in the pro division. Okay, before you ride, Kenna, we were just talking off camera, and I said, when you're talking about this sport with your friends, what's the one thing that seems to always come up? And your response was?
You really got to be able to move past things in racing because a lot happens on the track, and to keep coming back out here, you got to be able to be like, it's gonna happen. It's racing.
That's it. Things happen. I think that's like a life lesson in general. Things are gonna happen, but you gotta get back out there. With that said, she's gonna take this bad boy for a spin. As she does that, let me get into safe territory and chat with Dad. Now, Dad, we met you guys a little over a year ago. When we first met you guys, it was all about her first ever pro race. But now she's doing it full time. She picked up this sport because of you. So for you to see every single year her just get bigger and better and bigger and better, what does that mean to you?
It means so much to me, and it just amazes me every year. We kind of start off the year just kind of not really setting too many expectations, and every year she does better than we think she's going to do. And we plan on just keep moving up. She's been running some super late models, super competitive on the West Coast, and wants to do some ARCA races.
One thing that's new for Kenna is she's a full-time student now, physically in high school. She has a 4.0 GPA, and she still does this. And obviously, talking about being someone who says you always got to get back to the track. What does it take for a young professional driver to be this successful?
She's a really hard worker. Sometimes I probably push her a little too much, but she does put a lot of pressure on herself. Like school this year, she's really wanted to do well at it. And it was a lot harder than homeschool, but she's doing great.
Yeah. Obviously, she's on the track right now. How fast is she going? Is there any particular maneuver that she's doing that I personally can tell you?
So right now you're probably hitting about 85, 86 miles an hour before she turned left. And right now we're just this would be kind of a typical, test day, practice day. We're shaking the car down before a race.
Okay. I gotta tell you, it's a thrill every time she kind of hits that corner. It's a thrill. What's next for Kenna as she enters now, going into being 18?
So right now, her biggest focus is she wants to graduate high school, graduates in May, and then she wants to race as much as she can, super late models, pro late models, anything she can do, Trans Ams, whatever.
Any advice for parents watching at home, or any kids who are watching at home who wants to get involved in this and maybe start at the age of 11, just like Kenna did?
Honestly, the best bet would be to start in go-karts at your local track. That's really the best place to start. You learn the most, you get the most seat time. Then think about the big cars down the road.
Got it. So glad we can get a chance to meet, see, I should say, the Mitchell family yet again. There she is, guys. Kenna Mitchell taking on the track this morning in Roseville. We'll go ahead and toss it back over to you.
Ashley, thank you very much.